last and final weekly goal, week 12. If it is a mechanical device, an electronic device, automatically a question should come inside your head. How is that thing working? 30 questions you are pakka about it. That you know that this question is correct, this answer is correct. Because one advantage of logical reasoning or quantitative aptitude is, when I read this passage, first of all, I myself don't get a clue as to how to do this. Like, what is the answer to this? People will be looking at the time, oh my god. They'll be looking at the sheets and you can see already the tension is building up. What is the point? Even if you hit 80 on 80, what reward are you going to get? Nothing. Hello everyone, welcome to OnlyIAS English YouTube channel. My name is Nikhil Ram and I'm here with the last and final weekly goal, week 12. Yes, you heard me right. So technically speaking, all that you need is 3 months to sit and study properly to appear for prelims. That is, if you have attended all the classes, you have all the notes with you, then 3 months is sufficient. Beyond that, you don't require. Got the point here? So, let us see what are the topics now. Science and technology. We have nanotechnology, quantum technology. Even if you are going to get a question, I am expecting max one question to come from here. Not more than that. And whatever other topics you find important in current affairs, which have appeared on a repeated basis. For example, if you really look at last 1 year's current affair, one of the topic which has constantly kept on coming with regard to science again is, one is quantum technology. There is no doubt about it. The other is nuclear technology. Then we have articles with regard to gene editing. This is one thing. But when it comes to diseases, when it comes to health, non-communicable diseases, that is cardiovascular diseases, heart attack, diabetes type 1, type 2, cholesterol, hypertension, these topics have been coming in news repeatedly. So it is only natural that when it is seen in the current affairs, you do a thorough research on it. Apart from that, basic science, that is what diseases are caused, what are the different parts of the body, all that, go through it. Now other thing that I want you to do is things around me. It simply means whatever you see around you, alright, if it is a mechanical device, an electronic device, automatically a question should come inside your head. How is that thing working? So tube light, fridge, induction cooker, ceiling fan, LPG cylinder. Now, I need not tell you, LPG cylinder as well as induction cooker are going to be very, very important in the current context. Correct, LPG cylinder, is it stored in gas form or is it stored in liquid form? What form it is? Is the pressure less? Is the pressure more? All of that. A simple question for you all. Ethyl mercaptan is used inside LPG cylinder. For what purpose? If you know the answer, put it up in the comment section. Alright. Then, so sorry for this. This is smartphone. Smartphone, how does it work? Now, smartphone's working principle as well as airbags working principle, this was asked in a previous year question. Getting the point here. That means this is what UPSC is expecting out of every aspirant. You're not supposed to be somebody who is only having bookish knowledge, but when you look around you, you shouldn't just see, you should observe. And you should have a question, how is that thing working? So these are simple things which you should be aware of. Then how is it that apps are working? Apps are working in a sense, what I'm trying to ask you here is, so when you touch an app, why is that app opening? What is the principle behind it? Safety belt, washing machine. Again, what are the basic principles involved? GPS, chemicals that you see in shampoo, soap, Coca-Cola, Mirinda, Fanta, ketchup, mayonnaise. What is this mayonnaise actually made of? Your chocolates. Just do a small research on that. Because these are simple things just for you to know. Even, in fact, toothpaste also, what is the main component or chemical used over there? Got the logic here, people? Current affairs again. Start with science and tech current affairs from May 25. I think you are already going through it. And this would have pretty much ensured that you would have covered a lot of topics of varying dimensions within science and technology. From 2013, only of science and technology. That again will throw you, towards many topics which will expose you to the subject in a very wide range. Alright. Revise polity, economics, geography and history through test series. Don't worry about the marks, focus on skipped and wrong questions. Even after repeatedly telling this, students are still worried about it. So I have told, many students have reached out to me telling that, sir, we are getting around 20 to 30 questions wrong. See, let me tell you, if you are planning to crack UPSC, your maximum wrong questions should be 10. Worst to worst case scenario, 15. Anything above 15, from that point onwards, it becomes very difficult. That is the reality. 15 again, why I'm telling is 15 into minus 2 by 3, that is minus 10 marks. Still survivable. Beyond that, it becomes literally tough. So the next time what you do is, if you're consistently getting this 20 to 30 questions wrong, that only means you are attempting more questions than what you really know. You're unnecessarily taking a lot of guesses. So it is high time that you cut down on your number of attempts here. Got the point here, people? And with that, we come to an end of all our weekly goals. I know some of you will be wondering, but sir, CSAT, you did not tell anything. CSAT. See, CSAT, I have always held just one rule: logical reasoning, quantitative aptitude. Just by attempting the questions here, if you are able to hit 30 out of the total number of 80 questions, 30 questions you are pakka about it, that you know that this question is correct, this answer is correct. Because one advantage of logical reasoning or quantitative aptitude is, if you know the formula, if you have applied the numbers correctly, the logic correctly, the answer is going to be the same for everybody. It is not that my answer will be A, your answer will be B. That is not possible, because that only means I have got it wrong or you have got it wrong. English comprehension, even though many people will say, sir, your English is so good that this, etc. I'll be very honest with you. When I read this passage, first of all, I myself don't get a clue as to, how to do this. Like, what is the answer to this? Because my reasoning for that is, first of all, the passage will be like around 2 pages. Like 2 columns here, third column, it ends over here. Here you have a question which goes something like, which is the most logical assumption that cannot be concluded from the above passage. What to write for that? You have to read the entire passage and you just get one question. Maybe multiple reading also is not going to help you. And year on year, what I have observed is that passages are becoming tougher and tougher and tougher. To the point where if you take it to a CSAT faculty of 4 different academies, four faculties will give 4 different answers. Can't blame them, because that is how it is. So what I have always seen, most of the students who are capable of cracking GS just like that, they struggle with CSAT. And the reason for that struggle, when I met multiple students, whomever I have met so far, like an astrologer, I have predicted it. They will say, sir, CSAT we couldn't clear. And I will ask them straight away, how many questions did you attempt? 60 or 70 out of 80? Then they will have their eyes wide open. They'll say, sir, 65, sir, 71. Sir, how did you know? I said, that is the only reason. You will not qualify for CSAT only because you attempted more questions. Because you have gone with the GS mindset there. So when you go with a GS mindset into a CSAT, thinking that, I have to attempt 50, I have to attempt 60. Why? You need to score how much in CSAT? CSAT, you need to score just 66 marks. 30 any which way you are attempting, correct? Quantitative, aptitude, logical reasoning put together, pakka 30 you have got. Multiply and see, 30 into 2.5, that is 75. More 15 marks, 9 marks more than what is required. So why are you worried then? You're already on the safe zone. And if you have to solve only 30 questions in 2 hours, that is like 15 questions per hour. Comfortably, you can sit and solve CSAT. Comfortably. You don't even have to worry, oh my God. I have seen that in exam hall also. I have observed this multiple times. People will be looking at the time, oh my God. They'll be looking at the sheets and you can see already the tension is building up. Because they are going with the mindset of 70 questions out of 80, 75 questions out of 80. Why? What is the point? Even if you hit 80 on 80, what reward are you going to get? Nothing. I am telling 30 because just so that you're on the safer side. Worst to worst case scenario, even if one question goes wrong also, you're still on a safe side. That is my logic. So shouldn't we attempt more than 30? You can attempt, but only if you are pakka sure about it. You're not sure, don't attempt. This is what you're going to do. Got the logic here? So still time is there. It is only March 28th. You have still one more month left, or close to 2 months left. You put on your top gears now. You watch the Udan series videos what we have given you in PW OnlyIAS English channel, and you stick to the timetables what I have given you, you still have a chance of cracking the prelims. Nothing has been lost here. Now looking at the goal, oh, 12 goals, 12 weeks, now I won't be able to do. Nothing like that. You have to put in a little extra effort, means what can be done in 12 weeks can also be done in 6 weeks or 5 weeks. By then your exam also will arrive. Got the point here, people? So that's with it. Weekly goals are over here. I hope this becomes useful to you. If you have friends again who are unnecessarily thinking about giving an attempt next year, this year, let it go. Please share these videos with them so that they also take the right decision. All right. God bless you all. Take care.